All right, welcome to episode, 5 of Miscellaneous Discussions? Damn. I'm your host, Drew, alongside my co-host, Nick here. Nick, how you doing today? Tonight,
I'm doing pretty good.
You know, this is the eve before we record with Mark
Extreme.
15-plus year backyard wrestling undefeated champion.
Wonder if he's gonna listen to this episode of the pod. Or no, wait, this is coming out. It's coming out tomorrow. And this is coming out like tomorrow afternoon, and we're recording it tomorrow night. So maybe
he might. I don't know. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him on the pod. You ever listened to our pod before?
Hey man, tell us how big. Hey, you know that we're big fans of you. How big of a fan are you of us?
Oh, I might be your.
Come on, man, put us over.
Ask us a question.
Hey, you're the big interviewer.
But pretty big week for wrestling, Nick, don't you think?
It was.
So we start with last Sunday night, NXT Takeover 31. All in all, here's my opinion on the whole show. Solid Takeover, was not better than Takeover 30.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably put it in the region within your house, probably a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
But we start. Well, Nick, what are your whole opinions? Decent Takeover? Lackluster? It's okay.
I texted Drew right in the middle of, I think, Santos Escobar and Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Yeah.
And I texted him, I said, I already know I'm going to bury this show on the pod. And while I'm not going to bury it, I'm definitely not going to put this show over. It was a very mediocre show, a very mediocre takeover.
I can agree.
Especially after Clash of Champions, which I thought was a way better show. And really especially after Victory Road, which was the day before. Victory Road blew this show out of the water.
Have we talked about this on the show? Every time Impact has some sort of pay-per-view, there's a WWE pay-per-view the day after.
Yeah.
Slammiversary, Extreme Rules was the day after. Victory Road, NXT TakeOver. Bound for Glory, Hell in a Cell is the next day. It's going to be a big weekend for wrestling, at least for us. I don't know if nobody's...
And what does Impact do? What has Impact done those past 2 weekends? Had the better show of the weekend.
True.
But yeah, I thought it was not a bad show, but for a takeover, okay, it was not a bad wrestling show, but it was bad for a takeover, if that makes any sense.
Well, I think a lot of people have a higher... It's like, all right, my thing was people have this expectation for takeover. It's going to be like the best show of the month.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Rightfully so. Usually it is. Usually when there's a takeover, it's the best show of the month for the most part.
Uh-huh. I think I would contribute it to too many takeovers. Like, takeovers were a lot better. I think personally, the addition of the in-between SummerSlam and Mania takeover was nice. I thought that was a good addition. But
yeah,
having a takeover now and apparently we're going to have another takeover in December, and we've been having all these special episodes of NXT. The Wednesday Night Wars is really just...
I think NXT suffered.
It's really watered NXT down. It's made NXT into something it shouldn't be.
But
it's really changed NXT in a negative way.
It's like a win-lose thing because this is good for like talents to get on TV, right? But
yeah,
at the same time, NXT is just... I think we've talked about it. It needs something, and it can be better, and you're trying to get it out of the show. But the build to TakeOver 30 was great because I was really invested in the Pat McAfee and Adam Cole storyline just because of how funny Pat McAfee is and how good of a heel he was.
Mm-hmm.
But And
I thought Pat McAfee and Adam Cole, the segment where McAfee punted Adam Cole, I thought that was the best segment NXT has done in so long.
I've seen people, and people aren't entitled to their opinion, but I've seen people bury that whole angle, and it made me so mad. They're like, Adam Cole went from the NXT champion to working with McAfee, and I was like, hey, you put some
Oh
respect
man,
on
you get
Pat
to work
McAfee's
with
name.
a world-class athlete. You get to work with someone that was in the biggest football league in the world.
Probably the
You get
biggest
to,
sports
and
league in the world, too.
the thing that pissed me off the most was that people were like, "Oh, Adam Cole's wrestling a podcast host. He is a former professional fucking athlete."
People diet down to Pat McAfee was a punter, which Nick, you don't watch football, but you know
I'm
like
not a
the
damn
punter
football
like,
man.
but the punter is on the field for like one play, maybe a drive. He's not on the field longer than the 12 other guys on the field. But Pat McAfee, if you've noticed, tip-top shape for this match. Because if you compare him from last year, and I don't want to disrespect my boy Pat, but he was a little chubby.
Yeah.
Just a little. Look at him now. Big muscles.
Not like that of Big Muscle Rod, but
No, not like Big Muscle Rod. No. Nobody's like Big Muscle Rod. But Pat got himself in shape. And then the Adam Cole thing happened, which was, it was so funny. Hey, Nick.
what?
That's business, baby. Hey. Especially for a guy like you, because, you're kind of smaller. But, yeah, the build to Takeover 30. Takeover 30, for some reason, just felt really special.
Yeah, it really did. And it's the best, definitely the best of the three takeovers that NXT has done without the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking to myself, I'm like, whoa, what has been the best takeover of the year? Oh, Portland. But then I'm like, oh, wait, that's really not fair to say.
Yeah. I honestly forgot, I think I need to go watch Portland back, because I don't think I was really into Portland. But I remember it being a pretty good show.
I loved Portland. Portland, honestly, in my top, possibly 5 takeovers of all time.
Interesting.
I loved that show. But
I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
I think I know why I didn't enjoy Takeover 31 that much.
It's good. Well, I'll say this.
First of all,
you don't like Santos Escobar, right?
I don't like Santos Escobar. We've made that clear.
Yeah.
But I don't like, first of all, the Thunderdome and the piped-in crowd noise does not work for NXT at all. It's
true.
It feels so out of place. And secondly, people keep saying this is a new era of NXT, and it really is. And I'll be honest, I'm not into it. I like my old NXT 2016 to 2018 era NXT. That's peak for me, especially like 2018 and 2017. Like that's peak NXT for me, in my opinion, at least. And we've really gotten away from all of those people. We've gotten away from all the booking, and it feels like we got completely different people writing now. And everything just feels so much different, and I don't like it.
I've never thought that getting a TV deal would actually hurt NXT.
Yeah, it really has.
But, I mean, I think a lot of people are going to blame the fact that they're competing with AEW. But
I don't remember who said this, but it's like when your favorite underground band goes mainstream, and now everyone, now that they're mainstream, you don't like them anymore because they don't feel like how they used to. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I think I said it either like late last year or earlier this year. I'm happy for the talents, like I said like 5 minutes ago, but I miss NXT on the network.
Yeah.
I miss it because it just felt more like, all right, I'm excited to watch it.
I miss being able to just casually watch NXT.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, NXT was on. NXT's airing tonight. Sweet. I'm gonna watch it maybe tomorrow or Friday. I'm just gonna enjoy myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Now you be like. Now you gotta be like. Oh, what am I gonna watch? Do I want to watch NXT? Do I want to watch Dynamite? Oh, I gotta make sure I'm free to watch NXT tonight.
It's just, I don't know. I'm just
the one thing that I like more about NXT these days is that the post Takeover NXT episode is not just the NXT Takeover pre-show.
Oh yeah. I do like that a lot more.
I always hated that. It's one of my biggest pet peeves of NXT.
It was weird because I was like, man, like, let's say, all right, after Takeover New Orleans, I'm like, man, I can't wait to hear Roddy talk about why he turned on Pete Dunne this week on NXT.
Exactly. You need to wait 2 weeks.
Yeah, and plus they haven't even filmed them yet.
Yeah. Well, they'd film them. I think they'd film them on that Wednesday. I think Wednesday was the filming.
See, that's how far we've gone. I don't know when they film anymore. Or they usually don't film. They're usually live. But since...
well, they used to be filming. Now they're live again.
Oh, yeah, because they're in the Capitol Wrestling Center, which I like the look... We're about to go into TakeOver 31 here. I like the look of the Capitol Wrestling Center. Like you said, I don't like the Thunderdome. But I told you this. I think the Thunderdome's a great way to get fans, like... to have some sort of experience, right?
And it works. It works for the main roster. It works for Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
For NXT.
Not NXT. I was content with having some PC people in the crowd. You know, give them some seats, have them smack the whatever. You know what I mean?
You know, I'll even say this. Even if you just have the Thunderdome screens there with the people on their little web screens.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with that. Just don't put in the crowd noise. It doesn't need it, especially when you have people there.
True.
The people in the arena make enough noise.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not the noise. It's not on the level of noise on like a real crowd.
Oh,
but it's better than piped in fake crowd noise.
But so Nick, we get into the hard hitting stuff here. We get opening up the show. We have the North American Championship. Damian Priest defending against your man.
My favorite wrestler of all time.
I don't like saying your man when I'm talking to a dude. That's a little weird. But Sam, you might want to cut that one out too. I don't want to offend people. Johnny Gargano.
My favorite wrestler of all time, Johnny Gargano, in one of his weaker takeover matches. I'll say that.
I agree. I wouldn't say I wasn't into it. I thought it was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match, but it's one of Johnny's weaker takeover matches.
I don't blame Damian Priest either. Damian Priest could put on a show, but this
was not a bad match by any standards. It was a really good match. It's just it was one of Johnny's weaker takeover matches, and that's the biggest thing that I took away from it.
But what was the second match? Oh, murder.
Yeah. Look, I'll just say this right now. Everyone was really marking out over this match because, Kushida beat the shit out of Velveteen Dream, and I'm just like, you know, I'd rather see Velveteen Dream not be on the show. Ooh, he had a worked match where he got his arm broken. Wow, what payback for that pedophile?
That was so
what
weird.
Justice?
Why were they dressed like? So actually, before. See, I don't even. I guess I gotta give Dream credit here. They dressed like characters from Back to the Future. See, I don't remember the characters' names.
Kushida always dresses like that.
Yeah. But Dream dressed like
Doc Brown.
Yeah. But he was so weird walking down, and I was like, oh god. And then he smacked the glass, and I said, oh no. Oh jeez. But then Kushida won the match. It was from what I remember, it was a pretty one-sided match on Kushida's favor.
I didn't watch this match just because I don't want to see Dream. I don't want to see Dream.
It's not even all right. I'll go with this. It's not even because of his allegations. I just haven't liked Dream since he's come back.
Yeah, I haven't liked Dream since. Ooh, man.
He came back in February.
No, I haven't liked him. I haven't liked him since before then.
You haven't liked him since he was babyface.
I haven't liked him since before he turned babyface the first time.
Okay.
So I probably haven't really liked him since 2018. Okay. His match with Ciampa. I'll say that. Like that's the last time I really loved him. Ever since then, I've just started disliking him more and more and more as time went on.
Fair.
I marked out hard for his entrance at Takeover Toronto though, with the Mounties theme song.
Oh, see, I just remember the Raptor cheerleaders. That's all I remember from that. I remember,
and then you remember the finish to that match.
Oh yeah,
That was a hard night for us.
I was having a very bad day. But yeah, it was. Yeah, well, let's just move on. Kushida-san, good on you. But then we get to the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Santos Escobar, I gotta say it right, Santos Escobar defends against Isaiah Swerve Scott. All right, I'll go first here, Nick. I liked this match, but my biggest takeaway from here was who's going to beat Santos. He got Ashante the Adonis. Is that really who's going to beat Santos Escobar?
You know, I was
title?
Shorty G. Fuck that name. Chad Gable. He's a free agent now because he did not get picked last night. So theoretically, Chad Gable could go to NXT. Chad Gable is of the cruiserweight limit, as far as I know.
He is. The last time I checked, 202 pounds.
Have Chad Gable come back to NXT. Have Chad Gable win his first singles title.
I'm all for it. It seems like they've got nothing for him on Raw and SmackDown.
I would like him to come back down to NXT just so we could get rid of the name Shorty G.
He'd be
have him grow the hair back out. Have him bring back the singlets.
Oh no, man, I think he looks pretty really fucking awesome again.
I know. I think
he looks pretty
I like long-haired wrestlers because long hair just looks cool on a wrestler.
It's usually with wrestlers, if you can grow your hair out, do it.
Yeah, like Brian Myers. He looks so much cooler with his hair grown out.
I think he looks better now than he did with his hair grown out, like when he was an edgehead.
Well, yeah, because now it's his natural color.
But then we get to the women's title match, which I saw half of this match. Pretty good match. Io retains. Johnny was was trying to be the referee, trying to pull a Extreme Rules finish. Didn't pull it off. Yeah, Io won. Nick, what'd you think?
I thought this match was not anywhere near the level of their TakeOver Toronto match.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that this match was solid, but it was more than overshadowed by the aftermath of this match.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say it was overbooked. You get two new potential challengers for Io Shirai. And I've seen a lot of people say this has really hurt Io Shirai because she doesn't have a place in the division, I guess. I don't know. I forgot what the word was.
What?
They were complaining or something because like Io wasn't in the spotlight or something. I don't know.
The women's champion doesn't have a spot in the division?
Yeah, that made no sense to me. Io Shirai
for anyone that didn't
knocking
watch.
down challengers. Let's talk. Look, Dakota Kai. Who else did she work? Candice LeRae, Tegan Knox. She only worked those three?
Yeah, she hasn't defended that much.
Wow. She'll probably face Toni Storm first. Oh yeah, Tony Storm cut a promo. I didn't know she was coming back to America, wherever she is.
For anyone that didn't watch, Io was celebrating with her title, and then we see on the screen, it's fucking Tony Storm, and she says that she's coming to NXT, which thank God finally. This woman has been misused. Obviously, I get why she was in NXT UK, but no one watches NXT UK. She's wasted being there. Thank God she's finally coming to NXT. But then
my big
we
shocker
see,
was my big shocker with Tony Storm was I didn't know she was allowed to come to America. I don't know if she lives in America or the UK or Japan or what. I don't know.
I'm not sure. But then
shocked.
we see
the mystery.
The motorcycle.
Yes.
We see the motorcycle riding up to the Performance Center. They get off. They walk in through the building. They come out, and it is revealed to be Ember Moon, one of my favorite female wrestlers of all time, one of the best female wrestlers in NXT history. I screamed until my throat hurt. You could say that I had no mercy for my throat. Little inside joke. No mercy for my throat? Alright now.
What were you just doing on your phone? But I was so happy.
My throat.
But I stood my ground. I said no. But I was very happy this was Ember Moon because I think you said it, what, the Friday after Takeover? Ember Moon just came up at a bad time.
Yeah, she came up to the main. I said this on Wednesday after NXT. Ember Moon came up to the main roster at a very bad time because she came up to the main roster and she went to Raw, but it was right when Ronda Rousey had made her in-ring debut at WrestleMania, so there was no chance of her getting women's title run.
Right.
You know, and even if she would have went to SmackDown, she wouldn't have gotten a run because the Becky stuff happened. Becky and Charlotte stuff happened.
I think, personally, she moved to SmackDown at the right time because didn't they lost Becky because Becky won the Raw Women's title. So I was like, all right, Ember Moon could win the women's title. Didn't happen. I think she should have beaten Bayley, but obviously, you know, I don't run the WWE.
In hindsight, I
wouldn't change it.
Yeah, in hindsight, I wouldn't change it, but at the time, I really thought that Ember should have won there. But I was super biased. I'm super biased towards Ember, and I really hated Bayley at that point. So,
I think we got a resurgence in Bayley's career out of that.
Yeah,
and out of both careers, actually. There you go.
Yeah,
but then we get to the main event. Ooh! Finn Balor, Kyle O'Reilly, NXT Championship. Oh, chef's kiss.
I saw someone say that's not your typical NXT Takeover main event, which was 100% right. It was not, but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. It was different, but different in a good way. You know, because the one thing that people complain about with NXT main events is, finisher kick out, finisher kick out, finisher kick out, finisher kick out.
Was there only one finisher hit that whole match, and it was the finish?
Yeah, I think so. What's Kyle's finish?
Some type of submission. I don't know.
Is it the guillotine? No, it's not the guillotine. No, it's the. No, didn't Kyle hit his knee to the back that he beat Bronson with, and the Gauntlet Eliminator?
Oh yeah, he did. I think so.
And then, it's what's that? A heel hook that he does?
Yeah, heel hook. I thought I was gonna say knee bar, but
I don't know submission names.
I don't know jujitsu MMA. But yeah, I think this was different. Definitely more on the ground, which I don't think. What's weird is I don't think the casual fan would expect that from Finn Balor.
Well, Finn proved that he could do that at Takeover 30 with Thatcher.
Yeah, with Thatcher.
And he proved that he could do it really good.
Mm-hmm. So, of course, Balor retained. They beat the shit out of each other, and it was great. I think Balor broke his jaw. I don't know what happened to Kyle.
2 places he broke his jaw.
Yeah. I don't know if Kyle got shoot injured or what.
Well, apparently Kyle. I heard that Kyle didn't get a concussion, but then I heard that he did get a concussion, but WWE were just being hush-hush about it. I don't know, though.
But then at the end of the show...
Oh, and then he got some teeth broken. Kyle did.
Oh, that's right. They were both bleeding from the mouth. Man, I'd recommend this match for all of you.
And they said on NXT TV that something about his liver from that kick, but I don't know if that was kayfabe or not.
That might have been kayfabe. Either goddamn, that was a great sell. Or
that was a fantastic sell.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Like, I don't see a lot of people do that, which might be a good thing. But it worked for Kyle.
The thing I loved the most about it was that he didn't sell it right away. It took a second for it to kick in, and then he just crippled them.
Showed how Finn's kicks are lethal, which I think they've always been sold as they are, and they probably really are. And then end of the match, both guys shake hands, sign of respect, because of course Kyle's big baby face, Kyle.
Yep.
And the camera cuts to the crowd. Ridge Holland has Adam Cole on his shoulder. Throws Adam Cole onto the floor. Roddy and Bobby come out. They're like, Finn, do you know about this? Balor looks so confused.
Mm-hmm.
And show ends with Roderick Strong screaming, "Can we get some medical out here? What is going on? Damn it!"
And yeah, but now after what happened to Ridge Holland on NXT, which we will talk about later, I seriously have no idea what they're going to do now. Because this was obviously going to be the big thing in NXT. Why is it?
Yeah.
I forget who I told it to. It might have been you. Why is it always the big storylines in NXT that get fucked up?
Yeah, it was you. It was me. But you were like Ciampa, Bobby Fish.
Ciampa when DIY broke up. Bobby Fish, the Undisputed Era.
Karrion Kross.
Aleister Black, Takeover Brooklyn 4. Now Ridge Holland.
Yeah. Do you think that they're gonna wait? But that's gonna be a long time because that.
No, dude. It says he's out for 6 months to a year. So
yeah, I think they're gonna have to do something else.
And who knows if Bobby's shoot still hurt or what's going on with Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby, you're old. That'll show him.
His bones are shriveled. He's turning into dust.
He's wasting away. But all in all, solid takeover. I was very underwhelmed, I will admit, and but yeah, I mean it was an alright show.
It was mediocre.
Yes, it was. Then we get into Monday Night Raw. In your face.
Motherfucker, it must be Monday.
God damn it. We gotta get Sam.
Son of a bitch.
We gotta get Sam to put that Drew McIntyre picture right when we say Monday Night Raw in your face.
It's in your face. Get ready for an in your face disgrace.
I spit in the face. People who don't want to be cool. But then, I don't even know how Raw started. Oh yeah, Randy Orton cutting a promo, right?
Oh yeah, Randy Orton cuts we open up with another Randy Orton promo. where we made last week's finishing segment even more ridiculous.
Motherfucker, it was Randy Orton. I want that motherfucker right when Raw gets on there. I want that motherfucker to have the night goggles on.
You know what would have made it even better? You know if it would have made it even better is if during the beatdown we could have gotten a POV shot of Orton with the night vision goggles and it's all green and grainy.
Yeah. That would have been amazing. And we see Flair on the girl like, God damn it, bro.
Oh. Big Show's on the ground. Looks like a dead whale.
Shawn Michaels not selling for him. Not selling for your kid. So, I'm pretty sure. So I didn't see all this promo. He challenged Drew McIntyre to a Hell in a Cell match.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew McIntyre finds where Randy Orton is.
Mm-hmm.
And they get into a brawl.
Big old scrapski.
Adam Pearce has got to come in and break it up.
Adam Pearce, I'm scared of that motherfucker.
Why? Because of his Marky Extreme interview?
No, all the power he holds. Big authoritative motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he could put me in a match with Jeff Hardy.
Whoa.
I'm gonna put you in a match with Jeff Hardy tonight, sir. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, whoa, calm down, man. I'm cool, cool.
Jeez, dude. What was after that? I really don't know.
The only thing I remember from this show was, say it to my face!
Oh, yeah.
M-Rye! Big M-Rye!
Oh, yeah, no, so let's talk about this. So, Murphy finds Aaliyah Mysterio. He apologizes for the third time, motherfucker. God damn it.
How we get it, you're sorry.
God damn, you're sounding like fucking every other nothing. So she's like, I'm not the one you need to be scared of Seth. And she's like, are you really gonna apologize to him? You know, Murphy's looking all dead in the face.
Yeah, because Murphy and Seth had a tag match against
Dominic and Humberto Carrillo.
Yes, and before the match, Murphy said, Seth, if you want me to still be your disciple, you need to apologize to Aaliyah. And that made Seth very mad. Then
Disciple? Messiah.
Disciple! Messiah!
Do I make myself clear?
Do you know how this works?
Murphy, I'm very disappointed in you. Like, God,
and then
don't change your color.
And then Murphy said, Seth said, apologize! You should apologize to me! And gave him until 10 p.m. to apologize to
the
him.
The top of the third hour of Raw.
Yeah, who would have thought? Oh man, that's not a coincidence.
We got a big M-Rye. We got Big Murphy.
For anyone that doesn't know the joke we're making here, M-Rye Alex Riley.
Murphy's going to be
Buddy
Alex
Murphy's
Riley.
going to become the new Alex Riley.
But this time, actually, Murphy's actually a good wrestler. And
I can't comment on that. I've never seen an Alex Riley match.
Well, from what I've heard, the only thing good about Alex Riley was his theme.
And he had a good look.
Yeah. And he wasn't liked by John Cena, that's all I know. But,
and he flopped.
Oh, yeah. Motherfucker, you gotta be a fucking asshole if John Cena doesn't like you. Come on now.
Yeah, like Ryback.
Yeah. We gotta talk about Ryback, how he said the world will be a better place without legitimately anyone. But Murphy beats the fuck out of Seth Rollins, right? And it's just like, Murphy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Way to make Murphy look like a fucking retard with this segment here.
Whoa. You can't say retard.
We can say retard.
But so Murphy stops, showing a little bit of, what's the word?
Mercy.
Thank you. Every time we record these, I get fucking brain farts. That's me all the time. It's whatever. But Seth Rollins jumps up, big thumb to the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then Aaliyah Mysterio comes out saying, stop. Seth Rollins really wanted to beat the shit out of her, but he didn't.
Because the Mysterio family came out.
Dominic comes out running like he's fucking jogging for 3 miles.
I bet that motherfucker was out of breath.
Jesus. But then...
you want to talk about pudgy?
Dominic Mysterio. That motherfucker better be hitting the weights. He comes out, and you said it, Dominic Mysterio is being booked like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, motherfucker. Your sister's a grown-ass woman. Stay out of her business.
And then he's like, think about what he did to our family. And then she keeps looking back. He's like, man, stop. Stop, man. Jeez.
What a cock block.
So Murphy, why didn't you get the girl? Stupid ass brother. Stupid families. I want Murphy to come out to the Lego movie Batman. Darkness. No parents.
That sounds like it should be Havoc and Nevaeh's theme song.
Oh, true. Reek. What else was on the show? Oh yeah. So build up to Kevin Owens and the Fiend on the Friday Night SmackDown, and what do you know? Aleister Black beats up Kevin Owens again.
Oh man.
Keith Lee and Braun Strowman. Double count out.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's right. Keith Lee and Braun Strowman had a match on Raw.
And here's my opinion on this Raw. It was alright, I guess.
It was a Monday Night Raw. I don't even rate episodes of TV because they're all just meh.
They're all over the place.
Every Raw and SmackDown is watchable, passable. Every episode of NXT is passable. Every episode of Dynamite just makes me... I don't even know the last time I watched a full episode of Dynamite. Every episode of Impact is good. Like, I don't rate week to week. Like, that show was good. Oh, last week was bad.
Overall, Raw was Raw. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. We'll go with that.
Yeah, it was just an episode of TV.
Yeah. Then we get to Impact. Nick, we own the night right now. Whoa.
We own the night. Whoa. We own the night. We own the night.
Let's go.
That's right.
And then we open the show. Match of the year candidate right here, gentlemen. Nick, just you. Brian Myers, Tommy Dreamer. Let's go.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Brian Myers deserves so much better. I know Brian loves Tommy Dreamer and they're good friends in real life. And Brian probably likes working with Tommy, but fucking hell, Brian Myers deserves better than this. A fucking mid-card feud with Tommy, fat-ass Dreamer. It's just... Brian Myers should be in the exhibition title scene right now.
I thought he was going to be in the scramble. Not the scramble.
No, it's a scramble.
Okay.
Which, when they say scramble, I don't know if they mean like a WWE scramble match. I hope they don't.
It might just be like every 5 minutes somebody comes in.
It might be. I don't know. I really hope it's not like a WWE Championship scramble.
We got to talk about that segment because Scott D'Amore is nuts.
Well, sus.
He's a little. But
yeah.
I think Dreamer won via DQ, right?
Yeah, Brian Myers beat Tommy Dreamer clean at Victory Road, but then got frustrated here on Impact and just beat the shit out of him with the kendo stick. But then Tommy Dreamer got the kendo stick. Or did Dreamer get the kendo stick from Brian before Brian started beating him with it, and then Brian got it from Tommy? I don't remember. But I know Dreamer ended up with the kendo stick, and then Brian was saying, "Oh, Tommy, think of my girls."
Oh yeah, think about my kids. Yeah.
Please, Tommy, think of my girls. And he showed him the tattoos with both of his daughters' names on them. And then Tommy stopped. But then Brian got the kendo stick back and just fucking beat the shit out of him. So I'm assuming, obviously, Bound for Glory, we're going to have a fucking hardcore match between Brian Myers and Tommy Dreamer, which just have Brian Myers win and please get him on to something good. The Willie Mack feud was good, but it was just kind of nothing. Brian lost. It was just
a way to like
last match.
Book Willie Mack. It
was stupid.
Yeah. Oh, and then we get to the segment that's just must talk. The Beat Rohit Challenge, the Defeat Rohit Challenge, whatever it's called.
Defeat Rohit.
And Rohit's cutting a promo, and for those who don't know, Rohit's the X Division champion. He's been doing this shtick where he's pretty much been ducking guys who want a shot at the belt.
And when he eventually does have to defend his championship, he swindles his way out of it.
Yep. And he's got 4 guys waiting to kick his head off already.
Well, 5.
Well, 5 now.
Oh, that's right, because him. Yeah.
Because the 5th
my math is bad.
It's all right, Nick. So is mine. So you've got Chris Bay, TJP, Trey McGill, and now Willie Mack, who, did you say, beat Rohit at Victory Road via countout?
Yeah, because so the spot was they collided heads in the corner.
Yeah.
And then Rohit went out to the floor. And he went to get up, but the count was at 8. And then he pretended like he fainted again, and he lost by count out. So he could retain the title.
But then this week, we had so Jordan Grace. Well, actually, no. Willie Mack originally came out.
Yeah, give us a little bit of Willie Mack's theme song.
It's like, boop, boop, boop. I don't know how to do it. But Josh Madison's like, oh, yeah.
And then he goes, Madison Rain, why do you hate Willie Mack?
I don't hate Willie Mack. Just come out and say you don't like him.
Just at the start of the show every week, just have Madison Rain go, I don't hate Willie Mack in the Diener's smell. She won't have to say another thing. We'll have nothing to talk about for the rest of the night.
So then Rohit's like, Willie, you can't challenge me tonight. I'm sorry. And Willie's,
you can't challenge me. You already challenged me.
And Willie's sitting there. Motherfucker, goddammit.
What the fuck is this bullshit, son? What?
Rohit Raju looks like a stupid motherfucker. What?
Rohit Raju looks like a pretzel stick.
What? But then here comes Jordan Grace. Nice surprise. Pretty cool. She might have one of my favorite theme songs just because it's pretty good. You know?
Because it's Scott Steiner.
Yeah, yeah.
Big Mama Pump. Or is it Big Mama Pump? No, it's Thick Mama Pump,
it's
ain't
Thick
it?
Mama Pump, yeah.
Cool.
And what'd she do? Roll up Rohit?
Yeah. So Rohit refused to hand over the championship to the referee to hold up. And so Willie Mack grabs it from him, and they're doing a little tug of war. And then out of nowhere, while they're tugging on it, Jordan Grace rolls up Rohit. 1, 2, 3. We think, new X Division champion Jordan Grace. I start freaking out because I'm pumped. I love Jordan Grace. You know, and Jordan Grace starts posing with, but then Rohit's just like, he goes to the referee, no, that doesn't count. You didn't hold the belt. You didn't hold the belt, so it wasn't for the belt. Which I didn't know was a rule in wrestling, but apparently it is.
Oh, wow.
So Jordan Grace defeated Rohit, but not for the championship.
Then Rohit gets to the back. We see Scott D'Amore clapping.
Drew's favorite segment of the night.
Yes, it was. Scott. No, actually, no. My favorite might have been Heath.
Mine was EY? Well, we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
Get away from me!
Scott D'Amore's clapping. He's like... And Rohit Raju calls him Scotty D.
Rohit! Scotty D!
And he's like, man, I don't know what I could do without you. You're giving guys opportunity. That's what people want in this business. That's what it's so rare to come across. So what can you do more for us here? More opportunity. So how about this? Bound for Glory. You're going to defend the belt, and the motherfucker's already out of breath talking. He's like, against Willie Mack, against TJP, against Trey McGill, against Chris Bay, against Jordan Grace, and a 6-way scramble match. He's like, I love you, Rohit. I'd kiss you if it wasn't for COVID. You're the man.
The best part of this whole thing was Rohit Raju's face and his eyes lit. His eyes got big every time. Every time Scott D'Amore said another name.
And then, so after that was, what was after that? Was it Johnny Bravo again? Lining up the boys and Alicia Edwards?
I think so.
Because Johnny Swinger wanted to be the bestest man. So that leads to, I believe, the Deaners versus Johnny Swinger and his young boy, Crazy Steve.
Crazy Steve's blind, that's crazy.
Bro. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Crazy Steve with Marquee Extreme.
Oh, we're going to talk about... You know what else we're going to talk about? Let's wait until we get to NXT and we'll talk about it with Marquee Extreme. So, what else happened on the show? Heath... Oh, wait, let's get to the Eric Young and Rich Swann. So, Rich Swann, we're getting an update on Rich Swann's recovery. Jimmy Jacobs is there. And he's like, you know, he's the first to come in, last to leave.
By the way, why is Jimmy Jacobs an interviewer?
Yeah, I don't know. When I saw that, it made me upset too.
That's been a thing ever since me and Drew both have started watching.
It's like, my big thing is, all right, I guess since Congo Kong's not there anymore, they don't have anybody for him to manage. But
wait, he was a manager for Congo Kong?
He managed Congo Kong, and he beat Abyss. I'm pretty sure he had a pinfall victory over John Morrison.
Congo Kong, didn't that motherfucker tell some motherfucker to show him his penis?
Yeah, because he wouldn't sell.
He's like, show me your penis.
He's like, I'll fucking pull it down in front of the boys. I would have been like, no, thank you.
I'd be like, don't show me your penis.
Where's the promoter? I need my money. I'm out of here.
Your punishment is that I get punished.
But, of course, cutting that babyface promo. And then Eric Young shows up out of nowhere.
What was his outfit? What was he wearing?
I think he was dressed up as a doctor or a nurse or something. Comes in, and that
motherfucker coming through.
I swear to God, he put his injured foot up on a seat and grabbed a kettlebell.
Yeah, whammed it. It sounded just like the Steve Austin bedpan. It was like boom.
And everyone's like,
And people are trying to go over there, and he was, get away from me.
Oh, and we also had Ken Shamrock on this show. Eddie Edwards. He's like,
Eddie didn't deserve that, man.
You deserve that. Well, I'm trying. You do the better Sammy impression.
I'm trying to make you back into the world's most dangerous man. See this? 45 million retweets.
You know what?
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, man.
That's your thing, man. And then he goes, you need to be the world's most dangerous man. He's like,
yeah. Sammy Callahan smacks him, and then some random motherfucker walks by, and Sammy Callahan goes, go get him. And Ken Shamrock goes, starts beating the shit out of this random dude.
I don't know what to think.
It was so funny. So funny.
Kylie Ray also had an interview on this show where she beat up Kimberly.
Yeah, it's very nice seeing a different side of Kylie. I love smiley Kylie Ray, but it was nice seeing a nice little aggressive side of Kylie.
I like that they're trying to create division between Susie and Kylie Ray, and they're using the Deonna Purrazzo feud to do that.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be. I'm very excited for Kylie versus Su Yung. I think that's gonna be a very interesting feud.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of sucks that they're getting split up as a team right when the Knockouts tag titles are gonna probably be debuted.
Oh, what else was on the show? Was Rosemary and Taya versus Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz on the show?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care.
The only reason I'm invested in all of this is because so next week it's a triple threat tag. Kiera and Tasha versus Taya and Rosemary versus Nevaeh and Havoc.
You think this is going to lead to the tag titles?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I hope it is, because I really want to see the tag titles again. So the first time they did it, it didn't work out well because, well, Vince Russo was writing, and Vince Russo does not know how to book women. He does not like women, as we've seen. And they're basically the first iteration of the Knockouts tag titles were literally made just for the beautiful people. So they really didn't have that much room to grow.
But then my favorite women's tag team champions, Eric Young and ODB.
Yeah, that shows you how much they cared about those titles. Eric Young was one half of I'm pretty sure Eric Young and ODB were the longest reigning champions, and it was only because they completely forgot about the titles.
I think, were they the last champions?
Yeah, they completely forgot about the titles, and then Brooke Hogan became she was like the GM for the Knockouts.
Yeah.
And she's, for her first night, she's just like, you guys have not defended those titles in ages. You're getting stripped of them. And then they just deactivated the titles.
Okay.
I'm a champion!
Oh yeah, we gotta get to the Scott D'Amore and Heath segment.
Heath was trying to get him some Kurt Angle money.
Scott D'Amore's like, brother, you cannot be serious about this. I mean, you didn't win an Olympic gold medal. I can't believe how much of an asshole he was down there.
Captain Moore was so rude. So rude. They got into a little argument, and then Scott just like, you don't know what to think of your contract? Just throws Heath's contract all over the place. Pick it up.
And Heath goes, I ain't picking up nothing, man. Rhino's like, how'd it go? It didn't go. It didn't go, Terry.
I'm like, ooh, he said Terry.
Motherfucker, I was on Raw, right? Against McIntyre. They offered me a deal. I was like, did they though? Did they?
I wonder if they actually did.
Motherfucker, and then Vince was like, oh, pal, he's gotten built. Like, we gotta lock him up.
Was that before?
That was like, dude, that was the last Raw before Extreme Rules. So yeah, it was before, like the week of Slammiversary.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But he's like, nah, man, I came here. Now I gotta sneak into the building and shit. I got kids, man, that rely on me. How about that, Terry?
I'm very anxious for this whole storyline to be over. It's not bad, but I'm excited for it to be over.
You just know he's getting signed.
Yeah, obviously.
And was the main event of the show Madman Fulton and Ace Austin?
Little 12-year-old Ace Austin
versus the Machine Guns, which had a very weird spot. Did you catch this? So, middle of the match, right? Madman Fulton like grabs Alex Shelley by the hair. Fucking Alex Shelley grabs his balls.
Oh, that's right, he did. The testicular claw.
And I was so confused. I was like, what the hell?
And Josh Matthews on commentary goes, and I guess the referee can't see it, and then we see the referee looking directly at them. A testicular claw is legal.
An Impact, apparently.
No, Ric Flair used to do it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Testicular
Dalton
claw
Castle did it.
is
Dalton
legal.
Castle did it on ROH one time, the Truth Martini, and they blurred it out. and Steve Corino said, somebody get this man some ice. So, Gallows and Anderson make the save. I think they beat up the North.
So, the middle of the match, the North come out, and they look like they're about to interfere. But then Gallows and Anderson come down to the ring and attack the North, because earlier in the show, Gallows and Anderson said that they want the Motor City Machine Guns at 100% so they can beat them at Bound for Glory. So they said, hey, don't worry, we got your backs. And they proved it in the main event when they beat up the North.
They were good angels.
I love Ethan Page, by the way.
What did he? Well, I forgot. I didn't hear what he said. He was like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Screw.
By the way,
you know what? Screw tweet Jerry Lynn. Tweet Ethan Page. Get Ethan Page on this podcast.
He's so good to his fans. We might have
so
to
good to his. Yeah, we might actually have a chance.
Yeah. Jerry Lynn doesn't know. Jerry Lynn doesn't know what a podcast is. What the fuck am I saying? But Impact, very good episode. My guess is next week this Tuesday we're gonna get the official announcement that the world title match is gonna be no DQ.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, we had the funeral for the Impact World Championship.
See, I forgot about this. That's how underwhelming this segment was.
They've been building this up since last week. They announced it last week. They've been hyping it up. They super hyped it up at Victory Road, which we talked about last week.
Yep.
And all it was just EC3 cuts his normal, generic, well, not generic, but just super played out promo.
Exactly.
Super played out at this point. He cuts the exact same promo every single week. Except that 1 week he cut that really good promo. You know what I'm talking about?
When was it?
When he was talking about his past, when they showed the clip to him when he was TNA World Champion. It was actually different and not the exact same promo.
Was it the one on Tuesday when he was like, who has the longest winning streak in TNA history?
It was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay, then no. That was like the week. That was like the week after Slammiversary, so.
Yeah, EC3 cuts the same exact promo and then just throws the TNA World Championship over a bridge.
TNA World title? Go to hell. But I want to say this, right? You know this. I tried to defend EC3 with these promos. I can't defend it anymore, Nick. I can't do it. It's the exact same promo. Brother needs to do something else if they're going to lock him up.
Oh, they're not locking him up.
Oh, I know.
Didn't he?
He's going ROH.
Yeah, he's confirmed for ROH.
That's so weird. Imagine EC3 and ROH. It's a weird fit, but he might make it work. I don't know. Probably be the same thing, just less of a reason to go, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Impact very good. Can't wait for Bound for Glory. But then we get to.
But wait. It was announced yesterday as of recording.
Oh yes,
Moose and EC3 will indeed have a match at Bound for Glory at an undisclosed location.
I think I told you and Howard this. Howard, Howard knows this, friend of ours. You all know Howard. We've mentioned him a few times. I said this match is going to be cinematic.
Yeah,
which obviously it is. And if any match was going to be cinematic on this show, it's probably this one. It makes sense. But Moose is going to be like, you've got pictures of me everywhere.
It's creepy.
I'm scared.
He's stalking me.
It's so close to Halloween, I think I'm going to shit my pants.
When this motherfucker's going to pop out of the ghost costume.
He's going to say trick or tweet. Smell my feet.
Tweet. We're slowly turning Moose into Tweety fucking bird. See what pussy cat.
I just love the business.
You people don't understand. Once the people loving the wrestling business.
But so Nick, we get into the Wednesday night war. I guess it's a war.
I've watched a good chunk of NXT and only one match from Dynamite. The best match from Dynamite. The only thing worth watching on Dynamite.
The dog collar match. No, hold on. I gotta do the promo. No, as in no regrets. No, as in no going back. We enter much different than we leave. TNT title, dog collar match next week. I accept.
That was my favorite part of the pod last week. I was like pissing my pants re-listening to the pod.
But let's start with Dynamite, shall we?
Yeah. Did you watch the whole show?
I did. Solely because Dustin told me Don Callis was on the show, and I was like, oh man, new material.
I started watching Dynamite. Mm-hmm. I got into like half of Brian Cage versus Will Hobbs. So Wednesday I watched the dog collar match live. Then Thursday I'm like, all right, I'm gonna breeze through Dynamite. Watch what I want to watch. But then
you said hopefully I don't see much Jericho dick sucking.
Yeah, because
That was the whole show.
Just that fucking intro alone, I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to fucking watch this shit. I
What
get
makes
it.
me
You people like Jericho. I get it. Jericho is really fucking good. He's one of the best of all time.
what I find so funny is like I know why, of course, because WWE is definitely not going to give him pictures of him in WWE. It goes from like Jericho to WCW to Jericho and AEW.
No, it's not even WCW. It goes from Jericho and like
Japan.
Jericho in Japan and Mexico to him in AEW.
I guess it's just the stuff Jericho owns.
Or shit that's not like copyrighted, or it's just copyrighted by like photographers.
Oh yeah, it's not. It can't even be WCW because WWE man. But
And it can't be ECW, and it can't even be Smoky Mountain Wrestling because they own that too.
that's why Corny loves Vince so much. You know that. So yeah, we get. Actually, I want to get into this. We saw Miro playing goddamn video games in the crowd with Kip Sabian. Dare I say this, Nick? This motherfucker was better off in WWE if you want to take this guy seriously.
You're gonna get hate for that.
I care.
Yeah, fuck Miro. I'll say that. That's all I'll say.
Seems like a good guy and all, but like, dude, you're fucking built.
Dude, it's just so funny. Dude was talking all that shit in that promo and then gets injured the next week. It's so funny to me.
Man. Jesus. I understand he's more of himself, but like, dude, when you're that big and you're that muscular, you should be taken as a threat.
No, it's not. For me, it's not. He would have been better off staying in WWE. He would have been better off not going to AEW.
That's true. That too. Why didn't you go to Impact?
Yeah, sign with Impact or New Japan. Sign full time with New Japan.
Well, I mean, they have Jeff Cobb. They kind of just be the same thing, sort of.
Yeah, he would have been fucking awesome. Impact.
Yeah, I agree.
And I get every time someone leaves or someone that's a free agent, I'm like, okay, I wanted them to go to Impact.
And you said AOP should go to Impact, but I honestly agree with you.
It's not because I'm biased or anything. Like, yeah, Impact's my favorite wrestling show right now, but I don't say that because I'm biased. It's just because Impact needs talent a lot more than AEW or WWE. AOP would be a lot better off in the awesome but small, or even that, not that small, but smaller tag division of Impact than the fucking sea of tag teams that half of them don't even get used that are in AEW right now. And Miro, who's a mid-card act right now in AEW, could have been in the World Championship picture in Impact Wrestling because they're in need of main eventers. Miro could have been used as a main eventer in Impact. No, in AEW, for Miro's future, I could see him being a mid-card act, possibly getting a TNT title match, and possibly getting a TNT title run, and possibly getting a world title feud, but not winning.
Yeah, I agree with you. But let's get into the dog collar match. Dog collar match, great match.
Fantastic. And
storytelling through the roof.
Yeah. John Silver was funny in this match.
Everybody got color. 4
seconds into the match, Cody runs at Brody with the dog collar. Brody gets out of the way. He hits John Silver off the apron. Before that, JR goes, "Well, I wish I get John Silver off her apron there." And then, Cody got him off the apron, all right. And then we see John Silver's bleeding. And then Brody goes out there, sets up a chair, tells John Silver, "Sit down! Shut up! Stay there!" And then split second later, Cody comes running. hits John Silver with the drop kick, drop kicks him out of the chair, and then Anna Jay just gets John Silver out of there entirely.
Cody. Excuse me. Nick, do you have a problem with Cody being TNT champion?
No, I love it. And me liking Cody as TNT champion is because I'm biased.
You're gonna get. Well, you said I'm gonna get hate for the Miro comment. You're gonna get hate for that.
Oh, I don't care.
I don't.
You know who I'm gonna get hate? I'm gonna get hate from Darian about that, and that's it.
Well, there are a lot of people who don't like Cody right now.
Oh my god, it pissed me off so much. I saw someone posted a fucking picture earlier of Cody Rhodes with a shovel and a bunch of people, it's like
who the fuck's he buried?
It's like Jimmy Jacobs, not Jimmy Jacobs, Jimmy Havoc. I mean, and not Mark. It was Mark Quinn, and a bunch of people that he's beaten for the TNT title, like them on gravestones. It's like he has not buried a single one. Oh, his Ricky Starks was there too. He's not buried a single person that he's faced.
Was Kingston there?
Kingston wasn't there.
Yeah, that's fair, because Kingston is in the main event picture.
And then someone else said, can we just please confirm now that Cody Rhodes is the AEW version of Triple H? How? He elevates people in every single match he has. He elevates his opponent. Yeah, Brody lost here, but Brody didn't get hurt from it.
The only people who think Brody got hurt are people who are fans of him. I don't think anybody else.
Brody marks.
Yeah. I guarantee you.
Hey, I'll be fair. I thought it hurt Cody when he lost to Brody, but that's because I'm a Cody mark.
Yeah. I think you have that bias. It's part of being a big fan.
That's wrestling.
Yeah, it's wrestling.
A huge part of wrestling is rooting for your favorites.
True. But Nick, I'll tell you this: the main event was not good.
Hey, wait a second. And for me, I would consider myself a casual AEW fan right now. So right now, I don't give a shit about the booking. You know, I don't give a shit how someone is. I just care about what my favorites are doing. Cody, Moxley, Kingston, FTR, all my favorites. I just care about them winning. I don't care about the booking. I don't care what makes sense. I don't care what's the best story. I'm a casual AEW fan at this point. I just care about my favorites. And if my favorites are winning, I'm happy. Whether they should be winning or not, I don't know. I don't care. As long as they're winning, I'm happy.
Then, let's get. I really don't remember anything from this show. I remember that Best Friends are getting a shot at FTR next week, because next week's the anniversary show of Dynamite.
Next week?
Yes, sir. And then, main event was not good.
I can imagine.
It was not good, and I don't blame Luther or Serpentico.
Wait, is it Serpentico or is it Serpentico?
I think it's Serpentico. That's what I've been told it was.
I have no idea.
But, yeah, it was just, I don't know.
They say people are born even.
Why does he sound like Mermaid Man? He sounds like Mermaid Man, but like has more of the weird voice.
He sounds like if you combined Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy's voice.
Evil.
Shut up, you old coot.
Sorry.
You just sound like you're a Mermaid Man. You sound like you're Kurt Angle.
Yeah, true. And my David Benoit. Vanilla midget.
What the fuck is the horror show? Fuck off with that shit. Calling you out, David Benoit.
We wanted David Benoit on the show. Let's get a movement going. Let's get David Benoit on the show here.
Yeah.
For free. I'm not paying him.
How much you motherfuckers paid me?
Motherfucker, you work in oil. Get out of here.
Motherfucker, you make more in 1 week than I've ever made in my life.
It's fucking true. Can't make more, can I? He had a Rey Mysterio sweatband, and it looked like it was from SummerSlam 2005.
Yeah, I saw it.
I asked him, and he goes, "I don't know, bro. You fucking tell me." It's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the person's just like, oh, what's your best piece of wrestling merchandise? He just pulls it out. I don't know, bro. You tell me.
David Benoit. He's cool. I go follow David Benoit. See, cheap plug.
He's got some funny lives.
He is funny. He's a funny guy. Mostly when he's doing lives by himself, he's funny. Just because then the people he's doing lives with, they're nice people, but I don't know.
They're nice people, but the whole time you were just like, should have been me. It should have been me.
I came here for David, bro. But yeah, Dynamite was alright. You know, Dynamite wasn't anything special. Sorry, Chris.
Hey, what was
NXT.
What was the whole MJF business?
Oh yeah, they're teasing MJF's gonna join the Inner Circle or something.
I saw someone said they're teasing an Chris Jericho face turn, which I would be all for.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna feud.
Which, if Jericho turns face, obviously Kenny's turning heel soon. If Jericho turns face, then I think that would lead to Jericho Omega. That'd be 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got Kenny winning the world title tournament, so
winning the world title tournament and then winning the world title.
Well, I was talking about Devin with this last night, so I'm giving Devin credit. He was like, Moxley's beaten everybody, but he hasn't beaten the Elite, and he's not gonna. I was like, damn.
Well, he's beaten Omega.
That is true. Oh, fuck. See, I forgot about that. What am I doing here? I watched that pay-per-view.
One of the best, I'm going to say it right now, the best match in AEW history.
The best.
Mox and Omega. The best match in AEW history. In my opinion.
Nick, let's get into NXT since you actually watched it.
Well, I didn't watch all of it.
We started the show with Ciampa and Kushida.
Which the whole time, I'm just like, I don't want... Why is this match happening? This match should not be happening right now.
Right. I've seen people shit on it and like saying Tony Khan. I don't think they were saying Tony Khan's a better booker. I hate
he's not.
He's not. I just hate the comparisons because, like, all right, yeah, the Velveteen Dream interfered. Doesn't make Tony Khan a better booker just because Triple H did a DQ finish to make sure that nobody got beat. But I agree with you. The match shouldn't have happened. But...
And on commentary, they said like 1,000 times, this is a takeover caliber matchup, which no, it wasn't. It was a decent TV match.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa just feels so directionless right now. He should have won the NXT Championship. I don't care what anyone says. He should have won the NXT Championship.
I'm kind of scared for him, to be honest with you.
Me too.
I'm scared.
I'm more scared for Johnny though, because Johnny's my #1 favorite.
I don't know. They're doing some weird ass thing with Indy Hartwell. We'll get to that later because that shit was funny.
So funny.
But after that was Ember Moon. After that, because I wasn't home.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's why I stuck around and watched it, because I was about to turn it, and then they said Ember Moon's gonna be making an appearance at the end of this matchup, so I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta stay and watch now. Because the Ember Moon was the only reason I tuned into NXT.
Moon cut a... I don't know, I didn't listen to the promo. All I heard her say was, "I'm Ember Moon, damn it."
It was decent. It's passable.
And then, I guess, did Ripley come out? And then Kai and Dakota Kai and...
No, first
Raquel Gonzalez.
Io came out.
Okay.
Then Rhea came out, which fucking Ember Moon and Io Shirai were going face to face, and I'm like fucking losing my shit. Holy fuck! Give me this match now! And then Rhea came out. I'm like, fuck off! Ruining my moment.
You already know Rhea's gonna beat Io.
God, I hope not.
Then we got. I'm kind of scared for Dakota Kai too. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of scared for her. So big tag main event: Rhea Ripley and Ember Moon versus Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. And after that, the debut of Moose and Goose on TV.
Right when I heard that theme, I'm like, that's the Moose and Goose theme right there.
Killian Dane's not having it. Drake Maverick's being a goof.
Yeah,
they beat Everrise.
Before the match, the outside interviewer reporter came up to Drake Maverick and was asking him, and Maverick said that him and Dane had a tag match tonight. And Killian Dane came up and he was all shocked. And Maverick's just like, let's talk about somebody against Everrise. And Dane just went, Rah! He's all pissed off. He stomped away. And then they make their entrance. And it's like happy song and dance whistle music. Maverick's doing a nice dance. Dane doesn't want to be there.
Joseph is into it. Wade Barrett's pissed. Killian Dane's like, cut this shit out.
Yeah.
So then they beat Everrise, and Drake Maverick's like, come on, man, as the kids say, get jiggy with it. But, and then Killian Dane punched him in the jaw again. That motherfucker's gonna have, like... I'm gonna have to get his jaw removed after this. Does he pick him up and they leaves with him? He's like, alright, I guess I gotta take him.
Oh my god, I almost spit my fucking water out when you said that.
I don't like me saying that. Fuck that.
As the kids say, get jiggy with it.
The kids, the adults, they kind of run in the same.
Oh, calm down there, Austin Theory. Which, speaking of Austin Theory...
Jesus Christ, oh yes, Austin Theory won a match.
See? Nice transition, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Austin Theory won a match, cut a promo saying, Austin Theory is the future, and I'll say it again, Austin Theory is the future. And then Dexter Lumis comes out, which we will talk about with Marquee Extreme.
Dexter Lumis. Have I talked about Dexter Lumis yet on this podcast?
No, because he's been hurt.
Dexter Lumis, my boy. I love Dexter Lumis. It started as an ironic love, just because of him, all of his Samuel Shaw stuff from TNA, and then just his weird entrance. I started liking Dexter Lumis ironically, just as a joke. But then it turned into an unironic love, where now I actually legitimately really like him, and I think he's fucking awesome, and he's one of my favorites in NXT, and he's like my number one boy right now, part of my boy stable for all my OSW review listeners out there.
Dexter Lumis.
And another big reason why I became a huge Dexter Lumis fan is because of the feud with Roderick Strong. Because I like it. I like rubbing Roddy losing in Drew's face because I think it's funny.
Get in the trunk, Roddy.
That was incredible.
They really did miss the mark. They should have had Roddy, Bobby, and Adam Cole go to Dexter Loomis's house, go in his bedroom, look around like this shit's fucking insane, and he comes in and goes, "What are you doing in my room?" And Roddy's just like, no. Roddy's like, "Hey man, I brought Troy this toy. What are you doing in my bedroom?" "Oh, I was just I said, "What are you doing in my bedroom?" And they fight, and then Adam Cole gets on the bunk bed ladders, and he does a fucking Canadian.
No, you're stealing my joke here. I made this joke months ago.
I think I did.
I made this joke.
I think I did.
I made this joke. Adam Cole. No, I made this joke because you got it wrong. Adam Cole doesn't do it off the ladder. He climbs on the top bunk and then starts jumping on the bunk and then eventually jumps off and then does the Phantom of Sunrise.
And Bobby Fish is like, "Yeah, let's go."
And then his knee just turns into dust and he falls over. This motherfucker's gonna have to get a peg leg.
Bobby Fish. I hate it because, like, Bobby Fish should be funny to have on the podcast. So I heard you actually called me an old man. You're damn right, motherfucker. That motherfucker's gonna want money. I'm not paying anybody for this.
Hey Drew, you ever seen your dad get beat up?
No. My dad? You know, I've never seen my dad get beat up. I saw your dad. I saw your dad. Not only did I see him get beat up, but they raped him. Bobby Fish is a little suspicious too. He told Chuck Taylor to pop those shorts off.
Let's get into those covers.
Resign to something more comfortable.
Didn't he say let's explore each other's bodies?
He said let's explore each other's strengths. And then after, just randomly, he said, "My name is Jerk."
I gotta watch that later. I watched the Jack Evans one the other day. That was funny.
We're jumping. I'm asking Marky Extreme if he's a girl. You guys don't want to miss us interviewing Marky Extreme.
Yeah, probably coming out Wednesday.
Probably going to be the greatest, however long we record with him for.
Yeah.
Moments of your life.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. He even agrees to it. I told him we're going to blow minds, and he was like, "Yeah, man."
Well, he just kind of liked the message.
He just liked the message. Didn't seem into it. The motherfucker's probably going to be like, "Well, these guys are just going to ask me how I got into wrestling." No. I did my research.
We're going to scare this man.
We got to get ourselves some of those gummies. But, so Dexter Loomis beats Austin Theory, but my favorite part was after the show, Austin Theory put on his Instagram story a picture of him doing his little standing moonsault to Dexter Loomis, and the music he used was 3 Days Grace, Animal I've Become, and I was like, this fucking mark.
This fucking self-aware motherfucker.
This fucking mark. Like, this dude definitely played SVR 2007 as a child. And he used, I don't know, who did he beat? He beat Leon Ruff, right? I think I said that. Whatever. Didn't matter. He lost.
I didn't watch this.
I didn't even watch Dexter Loomis.
No, I missed it. They fucking... Last week and this week, Dexter Loomis was on when I switched over to Dynamite.
Oh, and Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes!
Battle of the Boys for you, Nick.
Yeah, Battle of my boys.
Cameron Grimes versus Dexter Loomis. Dexter Loomis.
Dexter Loomis.
So, who else is it? What else was on this show? Oh, yeah. Ridge Holland. We're not going to get into his injury just yet. He had a promo earlier in the day. He said, like, last week I didn't have... I forgot what car it was. He was like, last week I didn't have this. This week I do. You can thank Adam Cole for that. I was like, man, all right, who paid this guy? And then Adam Cole's about to cut a promo, and Kyle was like, guys, I'll let you guys down. And Roddy goes, performance of a lifetime. Adam Cole cutting a big babyface promo, saying he will get him,
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Hey, wasn't Cole wearing shades during this too?
yeah, he was wearing shades. He took
was
them off,
funny.
and it looked like he had a black eye.
That was funny.
I'm still getting used to Adam Cole as a babyface. I'll be honest.
I'm enjoying it.
It's something new. I like it, so I'm not gonna complain. But what else was on this show? See, I feel like I'm missing something.
Hey, wait a second. You know what they should have done? They should. This is probably so wrong, but when Rich Holland was getting carted up on the stretcher, they should have had Adam Cole be like, "Yeah, that's what you fucking get."
Adam Cole just look. Karma.
Adam Cole, they're loading him into the ambulance. You see Adam Cole on top of the ambulance. Adam Cole, baby!
Fucking Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish like, yeah, let's go. Bobby Fish just looking in the camera, shaking his head because it was probably them. Rich Holland. He wrestled Danny Burch. Man, poor Danny Burch can't get away from these squash matches, huh? So then Oney Lorcan comes out for like no reason. I know why he came out, but it was so weird. He hits a dive, and at first I just thought, okay, Rich Holland just kind of botched it. He caught him and didn't fall.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I was on my phone the entire time. I was on my phone when the dive happened, and then I was still on my phone when they replayed it. So I look up for like 1 second. I see Rich Holland being carted off on a stretcher. I'm like, what the fuck?
And he actually had a cast on. So I was like, all right, this has got to be real. And then they showed it again, and I was like, oh, ew. For those who haven't seen it, it's pretty nasty.
It's super serial.
Yeah, super serial.
Super serial.
Oh, yeah. Go back to Dynamite. The Bucks were on Dynamite just staring at FTR, and I was like, man, they're super serial. Matt Jackson looks like he hasn't showered in like 2 months.
He probably hasn't. And Nick Jackson looks like he hasn't had hair in about 10 years because he hasn't.
But back to NXT, we got the main event after this. Pretty solid main event, it was a tag match, like a women's. I like tag team wrestling. I'm not going to disrespect it, but you know what I mean, right? Like it was just.
Yeah, tag team wrestling when it has a story behind it and it actually has heat is best wrestling on the planet.
Mm-hmm. And,
but by the way, Io Shirai earlier in the show, Sarah Schreiber or Mackenzie Mitchell? I can't remember. Mackenzie Mitchell came up to Io Shirai and it's like, Io, why did Ember Moon came and saved Rhea Ripley? Why didn't you? And Io said, which I love this. Rhea Ripley is not my problem. I'm not going to try and do an Io impression. Rhea Ripley is not my problem. Ember Moon is not my problem. And then she puts her hand on the title. This is my problem. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Exactly. 100%. That's what all champions should be like. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong because you are the champion. You are the number one target. You should not be fucking around with all this other business that you shouldn't be involving yourself in.
Oh, we didn't talk about so Candice LeRae, Johnny Gargano wearing matching what do they call it? I forgot. Not jumpsuits. Sweatsuits. Tracksuits, yeah. So they're sitting there with tracksuits, walking their dog, cute dog, let's get that out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're upset,
Wait. The dog's name is Paw to Me. Kills me every time.
Who's the better dog? Quinn or Paw to Me?
Paw to Me. Because Paw to Me is a human. Let's just get that. That dog is a human. You've seen the videos, right?
Yeah.
That dog is a human.
If you've seen Marina Shafir's story, their dog seems really hyper. So that's a good thing because they have a hyper 3-year-old. So I think that was a good.
I bet Marina doesn't like that.
She loves the dog, from what I've seen. There was one with Roderick Strong petting him, and he had like some neck pad on, and I was like, "This motherfucker's old." I swear to God, I'm like, man, that motherfucker probably just slept wrong or something.
Oh, babe, I slept wrong in my neck last night.
Where's the pad? Gotta put it around my neck.
Where's my icy hot?
And Roderick was on his phone with his tongue out, and he looked like Festus. But so Candice LeRae sees they have some TV that obviously they did not order apparently, and it has a note on it from Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell. We're talking about that goof. She ever beat?
Yeah, Candice goes, it says it's from Indy Hartwell. Jenny goes, Indy Hartwell? I never liked her. Who'd that goof ever beat? And then she goes, it's a free TV. Thought you could use a new TV for your guest room. And Jenny goes, oh, Indy, I always loved that girl. You know that.
Johnny Gargano's a really good, like, I wouldn't say stupid heel, but he's like funny.
He's the best human on planet Earth.
Because Io Shirai was like cussing out Candice LeRae in Japanese.
I don't know what you're saying, lady, but I don't like it.
And then she looked up for like 2 seconds and was still talking to Candice LeRae.
And then with Tegan, I never understand a word you say. And people wonder why he's my favorite wrestler of all time.
Yeah. And then they were watching film. Like they were fucking getting ready for a goddamn football game or something. They were watching Indy Hartwell save Candice LeRae. And it looked like this was like, alright, so it looked like they were walking the dog and got the TV at like, let's say 11 o'clock in the morning, Florida time, which is our time. And they finally got it hooked up at like 9 because it was dark.
It was probably like, it looked like it was about 4 in the afternoon when they got the TV.
Must have just been like cloudy. But
I think they just had the blinds down. Something, I don't know. I don't know how Florida weather works. Or
either way, it was dark.
I don't know how Florida's sunrises work.
So it was dark, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, bright future. Bright future. Nigga, I'm gonna get myself one of those tracksuits. Now I'm gonna get a UE tracksuit. You can get that Johnny tracksuit.
Yeah, I want the Johnny one.
I want the UE one. And I'll rock it like Kyle would. Not as cool though, but NXT, solid,
Yeah, solid.
But then we've got where this is practically like heat of the moment emotions about the WWE draft, I guess.
Cry me a river, Drew. All right.
We haven't even gotten to that yet. SmackDown. WWE draft night 1. Let's just talk about the draft. I don't care what else happened on this episode.
Well, there's a few things I care about. So the show opens up the first round of the draft with only one new pick, one new brand draft. So it was
McIntyre went to Raw.
McIntyre to Raw, Roman to SmackDown, and then Seth.
No, Asuka went to Raw.
Yeah, Asuka to Raw, then Seth to SmackDown, and then who went to Raw after that?
The Hurt Business.
Yeah, the Hurt Business.
We in the Hurt Business.
We in the Hurt Business. You in the catering business.
And so Seth Rollins was a big blockbuster because one of the few guys, apparently one of the 5 WWE superstars who did not move brands.
Yeah. AJ should have been on that list as well, but you know.
Cry me a river, Nick. No, I'm playing. But round 2. Let's just get this out of the way. AJ Styles goes to Raw. I'll be honest with you.
Let's get all the drafts out of the way, and then we'll talk about anything else on those. All
right. So round 2, AJ to Raw, Sasha to SmackDown, Naomi to Raw, oddly early, Bianca to SmackDown, and then Nia and Shayna to Raw.
You people should have heard Drew's reaction when AJ Styles got drafted to Raw, and then heard him is whining for the rest of the night last night when we were watching
I did comment
SmackDown
on an Instagram post. AJ going to Raw ruined my night. But Nick, I'm going down. You're going down with me. This motherfucker, right when it happened, he went, "Are you joking me? Motherfucker, he just went to SmackDown!" And then our friend Dustin was like, "Man, this motherfucker just hates Heyman." And I was like, "Yeah, man. Fuck Paul Heyman."
Yeah, but unlike Drew, I got over it in about 2 minutes.
This traitorous motherfucker.
But yeah, it's only because Raw needs heels. We're probably gonna get Drew and AJ for the title, which I'm cool with.
You better win the belt. Make it worth it. Make it worth it, damn it. But anyways, round 3, right?
Wait, and then another notable from this round, Bianca to SmackDown. I'm very, very happy about this one. This was, to me, this was one of the ones I wanted the most. One of the drafts I wanted the most, because I was just thinking about her like earlier in the day yesterday before the draft. I'm like, man, it would be so fucking cool if Bianca could go over to SmackDown, and then we could get Bianca versus Sasha for the title.
They both went to SmackDown. Those are SmackDown's 2 picks.
Yeah.
And then round 3 was Raw selecting Ricochet.
And I'm like, okay.
SmackDown selected Jey Uso, of course, which means they're getting Jimmy.
Jimmy Uso.
And then who did Raw get after that? Mandy Rose?
I think so.
Then SmackDown got... I feel like hold on, let me see if they're like...
Was it Otis?
No, Otis was in the same round as the New Day. Alright, WWE Draft 2020 results. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're on round 3. Alright,
we're professionals, folks.
We are professionals. I'm feeling like a real stud over here. Alright, yes, I get it. Yes, you're giving grades to the people who didn't move brands. Move out of my way. Oh, you know who went after Mandy Rose? The Mysterios.
Ah, yes. So, when Seth went over to SmackDown, I'm like, oh man, it's finally over. This Mysterio storyline is finally over. But no, the Mysterios over to SmackDown. So we're moving this feud over to SmackDown now.
Wait, hold on, Nick. So Bleacher Report said AJ Styles is to jumping brands what Big Show is to turning babyface and heel. Jeez, that's
no, that's Miz.
That is Miz.
The Miz has switched brands every single draft, every single year, ever since 2016.
All right, so after the Mysterios, I still don't get why Ricochet was picked so early. Okay, was The Miz and Morrison go to Raw. So the streak continues, as we said. My guess is the Miz is moving. Well, obviously, Miz is going to move to SmackDown. They'll probably be broken up by then next year.
Mm-hmm.
But then, Nick, round 4, people cried over this one. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods got drafted to Raw.
Woods was funny. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
And SmackDown selects Big E.
Which I'm very happy about this. First of all, fuck New Day for winning the tag titles. Fuck them for that. Fucking so sick of seeing the New Day with the tag team titles. Any tag team title. I don't give a shit. I don't want to see them hold any titles. Like, ever again. I'm so sick of it. I said this last night. They're the most overpushed tag team in WWE history.
Then, Nick, Dana Brooke to Raw. Okay. Otis to SmackDown. Angel Garza to Raw. But then, round 5, Humberto Carrillo to Raw.
Yeah, round 5, which was a Talking Smack exclusive.
Murphy went to SmackDown, of course. Who else went to Raw? Fuck. Oh, Tucker went to Raw. And SmackDown's other pick was who was SmackDown's other pick?
Kalisto.
And then Raw's final pick was Gabagulek. Poor Drew Gulak.
And when Drew first got drafted over to Raw, I'm like, oh, Drew's going over his first time him being officially on Raw. But then I'm like, oh, wait, no, it's not. Cruiserweights were on Raw for like 2 years.
And he's been doing the 24/7 stuff.
Well, I said officially.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. So, Nick, what do you think? Who has the better roster right now?
I don't know.
I don't. It's not fair. To me, talent-wise, you could probably make a case for Raw solely because they have more talent, I guess. But I'm gonna go SmackDown.
SmackDown has Big E as singles now, so I'm just gonna go SmackDown just off of that alone. Give me Big E versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 37. Fuck The Rock. I don't care. Give me Big E and Roman at WrestleMania. Big E winning the Universal title.
What else on the show? Oh yeah, they had a funny Falls Count Anywhere match. Sheamus.
Yeah, Big E and Sheamus. The funniest was Big E goes to powerbomb Sheamus through a windshield, but misses, and Sheamus just goes sliding off the windshield and sliding off the hood onto the floor.
Oh, and also Hell in a Cell. There were 2 Hell in a Cell matches confirmed off this show.
Mm-hmm.
First, Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Very excited about that. That better be the main event.
I think that'll main event. But the match that easily could main event, and I won't be mad, a Hell in a Cell I Quit match.
I'm so excited for this. Like, that sounds so cool. Straight out of Match Creator from a wrestling game.
It's gonna be good.
And by the way, that whole segment was great with Roman. It was great.
Yeah. Overall, I think, dare I say it, Nick, SmackDown was actually pretty good, I guess.
Hey, wait a second. And then, Drew, your favorite part of SmackDown, your favorite star in the wrestling and film world, Lars Sullivan, better known as Mitch Bennett.
No, motherfucker. Oh yeah, first things first. Tag match. Jeff Hardy and Matt Riddle beat Miz and Morrison.
Yeah, they're probably going to be a new tag team now.
Which I hope they stay on SmackDown. And here comes Lars Sullivan. You hear do. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker.
You said, yes, sir!
No, that was Dustin. He said, yo, it's Mitch. I saw that motherfucker.
No, ladies and gentlemen, Lars Sullivan came out, and I swear,
This isn't true. I know what he's gonna say. It's not true. Literally, what I did was
Lars Sullivan came out, and Drew said to me, "I'm having a great time so far."
That did not happen. The very least, I said positive. I said, "Man, I gotta go get my Lars figure." But yeah, this was. That motherfucker looks weird, and
He looks like Tyson Fury,
and he about damn near dropped the Miz. I thought he was gonna. I don't know if I should say this on the pod, but I thought he was gonna.
You want to say what I said last night?
Yeah. I watched that back today just to hear his theme. I swear it was only for his theme, people. Don't let Nick brainwash you. I saw that and I said, "Oh shit! It does look like he was gonna." So yeah, I think the last three that haven't been drafted out of that match will probably stay on SmackDown. My guess, unless they're gonna do AJ dirty and Jeff goes to Raw and he's like, "God damn it, I want to fucking brand with a cheater." Fuck. Frick. God damn. Dadgummit.
Dagnabbit.
Frick, man.
Frick.
I thought I was done with you.
You won't leave me alone.
Fuck, I'm trying to be the fucking WWE champion for the
Get
third
my
time.
business.
Motherfucker, go fucking bother Sami Zayn. That neck-bearded freak. Oh, yeah. Take a drink every time. I saw this comment. Take a drink every time Michael Cole says the freak during a Lars Sullivan attack. And you said, "Oh, he's a freak, alright." But Nick, that wraps up wrestling for this week.
Yes, but now on to wrestling figures.
Oh man,
for this week.
Let's go! All right, Nick, all right, what are we starting with?
Let's start off with the WWE Mattel offerings this week.
Okay. Well, first, ladies and gentlemen, I talked about Elite 82, and I'm looking now for my sake. Keith Lee is now mid-December.
Ooh.
Both versions of him, which is a yikes. Nick, are you nervous about that?
No, because Elite 74 was mid-December, and I got my Finn in time for Christmas.
I think I'm not good. I did ask for Keith Lee and Balor, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. Plus, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I mentioned this. There is a Halloween sale going on Ringside where you can save 10% on your order. It looks like. Yeah, that's what it is. The Fiend's on here for $30.
You can save 10% off your order anytime on Ringside.
Yeah. Of course, with numerous codes.
Use discount code MDT.
As doesn't Major Wrestling Figure Podcast have one too?
I don't know, but I use My Damn Toys' code just because I like it. My Damn Toys. Shout out to My Damn Toys.
Let's look at what's on here, Nick. I'll tell you what's on here.
By the way, I don't think MTT is the code, so it's probably on his Instagram.
The Fiend is on here. $30.
Which one?
It's just his Elite 77.
Which is they the same price? Is the top picks in the Elite 77 the same price?
Hold on. Let me look at this hardcore title to see it. Damn, dude, it really is just fucking
What?
basic looking belt.
Oh yeah, I saw that Viscera at Walmart the other day. That title is actually really nice looking. You know, it's a basic.
Yeah, it is the same price.
But oh, by the way, so you say you didn't want to get those New Day figures because the belts were basic, but I
Yeah.
saw that Kofi yesterday at Target. It's not a basic belt, but it's not as shiny as the other SmackDown tag titles that they've released before. But they're not basic belts, but they still got some shine to them. They're more realistic looking. They look way better actually.
Okay. There's this Hardy Boys Battle Pack 59. Still $15.
Wait, what? That's that Hardy Boys pack?
Yeah.
That shit was like every fucking sale they do, that shit goes down to like 10.
Do they have a hard time selling it?
I would assume so. They're pretty shitty basics.
Then you've got Liv
Who the fuck
Morgan.
wants Matt Hardy with that weird ass? No, is that the Rainbow Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice battle pack then. I thought it was the other one, the other Hardy Boys battle pack that they came out with this year. Matt's got the weird ass facial hair.
Then we've got Liv Morgan, Bray Wyatt, the basic, the Ghostbusters figures.
Wait, I saw that Liv at Walmart the other day. Really nice basic.
I need to check if the Elite 67 race still on here. Yes, it is. Wonderful. But Nick, let's talk about where are they at? Where are the new ones stocked? Survivor Series elites. What do you think of them?
Huh?
What do you think of the Survivor Series elites?
Oh, they're nice. Haven't we talked about the Survivor Series elites?
Well, now they're in stock, so I guess we can talk about them again.
Well, yeah, Kane's nice, but he's just missing a lot of detail, which really ruins the figure. Morrison's damn near perfect. It's just the arms are too big. Other than that, it's perfect. And Drew's just a repaint with a shirt. And then Joe's just a repaint with a shirt.
Overall, I think the only must get here is the Morrison.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd go cop that.
Kane's a must get if you have the talent and tools to fix him up.
Yeah, true. Which I do not, so I will not be getting that figure.
I might still get it, but I don't know.
What'd you say to me, Nick?
I might still get it, but I don't know.
So what else was in? Oh yeah, let's talk about the reveals.
Mm-hmm.
So the reveals, they revealed the new Legend set, Legend Series 9, which consists of Nikolai Volkov, Taker, I don't know the other ones. Shit.
Volkov, Taker, Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
And then, oh, God. Who's the last person? Did I really connect?
Is it Bulldog?
Oh, yeah, Bulldog.
Taker looks fire. I love
Yeah,
that.
Taker looks fire. It's like a redid version of the Elite 23 / Lost Legends figure. It's really nice. I saw someone commented on someone's post. Why does he have the Bret Hart hair? The Bret Hart hair.
It works for Taker.
Yeah, it's accurate. If you look at any picture from Taker from like that era, he had the hair in the face like that. And it's like a 94 Taker.
Yeah. I think they showed Decade of Domination 2 at that on that video as well.
And by the way, I like what they were going for, but Mattel just cannot execute hair in the face well.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't like that Bret Hart figure that they did.
They have never done it right with Bret. The Taker, the execution is not perfect. The Brood Matt Hardy is not good. The execution is not well on that one. They seriously need to work on that.
And I think do you think we've been too hard on the Decade of Domination Kane? Or do you think it's just not that good of a figure?
Oh no, it deserves to be shitted on.
I think it looks okay.
No, it deserves to be shitted on because it.
You think?
Okay, I'll say this. Okay, I will wait to shit on it. But if that fucking mask does not fit on that face that's got the makeup and it's got the makeup on it, if the removable mask does not fit on that head, then I'm gonna shit on it.
Okay.
But until then, I will wait. I will wait to shit on it.
Yeah. Overall, the Decade of Domination figures don't look very good.
Don't have fucking barely enough effort put into them. That Kofi is early contender for worst figure of the year. If it comes out, or are those coming out 2021? Or are they coming out this year?
I think they're coming out this year.
Okay, if it comes out this year, then it might be worst figure of the year for this year.
And then they revealed an Elite 84 Murphy Disciple attire, which I'm excited for personally.
I'm probably gonna get it just to go with Messiah Seth. That's obviously gonna come out soon. I don't like Murphy's new attire with the tights. I prefer the shorts a lot more.
Yeah.
So if this wasn't to go with Seth, like if Murphy wasn't with Seth and he was getting the new Elite like this, and it was just with him in tights, I wouldn't get it.
Well, something you said was the arms look too big. Do you mean that they still look too big, or do you think they're different arms?
No, they're the same arms.
Okay, because I was talking to Dustin and I was like, I think the arms look the same, but I think I just misunderstood you.
No, they're the same arms. They're the same, still way too big arms.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and when I said that, you countered with, well, Murphy's gotten bigger, and yeah, he has, but like his arms are still not that big, but his torso has gotten even bigger than it was before. Like, he's got a really fucking buff torso, and they should give him a bigger torso, not bigger arms.
Either way, I'll probably still get the figure. Is that really all they showed?
Think so.
It was like a 20-minute video, so
they might have showed more. I don't know. I can't remember.
Then AEW revealed so far 2 figures.
Yeah, they showed prototypes for the Dustin Rhodes and MJF Unrivaled Series 2 figures.
I think Dustin looks kind of cool.
Dustin looks alright.
MJF looks. Get it. I'll say this. I'll probably still get MJF. I think his head scan's a downgrade, but I think I'll give it a chance. You know.
My custom MJF that I got from my boy Hash Customs. Shout out to him. It looks way better than the official Unrivaled figure, so I have no need to get this figure. Though I do like the pink attire more than the purple attire on mine, but I like the purple more than the red. So,
yeah. I think that's actually all the wrestling figures that have been talked about this week.
Yeah.
You got anything else on those professional notes there?
Don't think so.
Was Marky Extreme on there?
No, not.
Either way, ladies and gentlemen, the next time you hear from us, we will be talking to Marky Extreme. As you know, we've talked about it 99 times.
Yes. And next week on the regular, normal Sunday edition of the pod, we are not going to have as much to talk about because there's no wrestling this weekend.
Oh, but then we're going to be recording, especially on Friday, the weekend of Bound for Glory and Hell in a Cell, where you will hear us predict both shows.
Mm-hmm.
And then right now, and then obviously the week after, we're gonna review both shows.
Mm-hmm.
And for guests coming up right now, Marky Extreme is the only one set in stone. I do have some guys I want to bring on.
Mm-hmm. I talked to Drew about this. Yeah. I was talking with Darian, who we had on a couple weeks ago, and I pitched an idea to him. Me and Darian have a TNA playlist that we have on YouTube with a bunch of weird / bad TNA matches that are on YouTube. There's a bunch of matches, couple full shows on there. It's called a Bad Decision. If you want to go check the playlist out. And I suggested that we watch probably a full show from the playlist with Darren, do a watch along. I think that'd be a really fun episode to do.
And I think you also pitched doing a mock draft, which would probably be somewhere down the line.
Yes, a mock draft. Me and you do a draft.
Yeah.
See if we can do it better than the WWE.
Probably.
Drew's first pick, it's going to be Mitch Bennett.
No. But, yeah, I think that's all we've got for this regular episode of Miscellaneous Discussions.
Yes, catch us probably Wednesday.
Talking to Marky Extreme. Plus,
Extreme.
I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but it's looking like it'll be a Skype call.
You get to see Drew's face.
Yeah, I'm putting on the Sin Cara mask. You're not seeing my face.
He's going to put on his Rosie mask.
That's not happening. The Sin Cara mask. You're going to see the Sin Cara mask. That's it. If I take my mask off, it's because I love Mark. If Mark says, come on, man, take your face off. Take your mask off. I'll take it off and be like, see, I've been Sin Cara.
Mark's going to go, so I see you wrestled as Sin Cara.
Yep, had that chance. Nick, I'm going to ask him if he's been hitting the super kick. Man, I'm going to have fun with this, with Marky Extreme. On the interview. No. On the interview. But, yeah, I think that's all we've got for this episode. Hope everybody enjoyed. And no, we don't have an outro, but we're going to try and make it less awkward by the week.
Yeah, we're trying to think of one. We tried right after the pod last week. I messaged right after we stopped recording. After. I messaged him. We need to think of an outro.
Yeah. Sam pitched "Stay Miscellaneous." I didn't like that.
I didn't care for that one. If anyone's got some outro suggestions, let us know.
Please. I beg you, man. I beg you.
I beg you, man. I beg you, Dave. Please, man.
Oh yeah, Nick. I gotta ask him after the Extreme if he's gonna have like Kojima, Lariat, Lariat, Lariat.
My friend, yellow rider.